Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Professor Reddy and the core committee members and dear participants. Yesterday, towards the end of the program, we were discussing about an interesting case of harassment by the in-laws towards a girl who is married girl. I have suggested few things. You may be wondering in why I have suggested such things. Whenever there is an undesirable behavior, the mechanics based on which I have given some solutions is whenever a undesirable behavior occurs, then it should not be reinforced, but it should be negatively rewarded. What is negatively rewarded? The daughter-in-law is being harassed by the in-laws, including the mother-in-law and the sister-in-law and co-sister. And it is not a desirable behavior. Okay, they're all women married, and this poor girl is being harassed. And if it continues like that, that girl will feel restless and she will break the marriage and go for a divorce, or she may go for a suicide. So you have to save this girl and save the marriage. For that, the undesirable behavior has to be reinforced with some negative experience. That is why I said throw water on them when they engage in undesirable behavior. Okay, and this is a behavior, but it can be a threat also. For example, take a glass of water and say, I will throw it on you. Don't do like this, I will throw it on you. So there are a number of ways in which you can solve the problem. Whenever the undesirable behavior comes, the person can do it. And take a bottle of water and say this bottle is containing acid. If you show this undesirable behavior, I'll throw the acid on you. But actually it is not acid, it's only water. But it is a threat. When the person is being disturbed, this person has got every right to give you a counter threat. So it can be like that. I will throw the acid on you. But if it is checked, it will not be acid. As you see in a film also, the hero throws something, okay, or it is actually water. It is not acid. It's only a threat. So, or they can give a warning. Another technique is now I give you warning one, don't do like this. Then they will be alarmed. Hey, what is it? So far, the person has been tolerating, running away, afraid, timid. But now I am giving you warning one. Suppose they again do it. This is warning two. Then again they do it. Warning three. Then if they do it again, warning four, you turn your back and walk away from the place. Okay, you can avoid such threats or give a counter threat. Okay, or they expect you to be afraid. Okay, but instead you start laughing. When the person engages in threatening, you start laughing. Don't show fear, but laughter. I am only telling you, you can use your imagination and develop n number of responses to that, except the original response of fear, because the fear is not a good thing. That they want to scare the girl. The girl should not be scared. Okay, she can do anything else than being scared. So this is a thing which a therapist can develop by themselves. Think of n number of responses, different responses to the threatening stimulus. That is it. So with this, I would like to start today's program. And if you have come prepared with some problems, you can pose the problem. We can discuss, which you may be already handling, because I find a number of people in this group are already helping others. Okay, please go ahead.
Very good evening, sir. This is Pallavi from Vijayawada. Sir.
Okay, you come on the video.
Yes, sir. Am I visible, sir?
Yeah, you are not visible here. Yeah, you are visible, but you have disappeared again.
Yes, sir. Now am I visible?
Yes, you are visible.
Yes, sir. So
Name
I
is?
want you ask, sir.
Your name is?
Pallavi, sir. Yesterday also I
Pallavi.
spoke with
Okay.
you. Yes, sir.
Yes, Pallavi, tell me.
Sir, nowadays there are so many cases of autism or ADHD in children. They are increasing day by day. So please tell us what will be the behavioral solution to control or to make the child normal as soon as possible, or to prevent this autism and ADHD.
Okay. Yeah, you are talking about not about a single case, but you are asking about a universal problem, ADHD,
Yes.
how to solve it. Okay.
Yes, sir. Generalized technique. Generalized
that
techniques.
is right.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it is okay. I would go to the root cause of the problem. When a pregnant lady is not happy, why she is not happy? Because of the husband, because of the in-laws, like the case we have discussed right now. If that is the case, her hormonal balance is lost. Her blood chemistry is negative. If the child is growing with a negative type of blood, with cortisol and other things, then the child's growth will be stunted. So ADHD or whatever, even MR, if it should not happen, the mother should be kept happy, which is a very simple thing which the ancestors have told. The pregnant lady should be kept happy by the husband and the family because she is bearing the offspring of the family. So what is required is psychologists should run programs for parents and grandparents, or at least when you come across an affected girl, then you should call others and then give counseling to them. For example, the previous case of the in-laws showing their private parts and threatening, they are indecent. Okay, so the girl is sharing it with the therapist. So the therapist should call the husband, talk to the husband, talk to the in-laws, talk to the head of the family, and give counseling to the whole family. Please stop this, okay, which is very important. Otherwise, the girl may give birth to a child which is little deformed, either mentally or physically. So when somebody is having temperature, only tablets or injections are given to that person. But when there are emotional problems, the whole family requires to be trained, to be corrected. Okay, the family therapy is required. You can call it as family therapy. That is what I would recommend.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Oh, welcome, welcome. Next. Somebody else?
Sir, good evening, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I'm Sanjeev Kumar Talari.
Okay, tell me.
Sir, recently I received one case from my nearby people, sir. It goes like this: the person is always being tense, and he is reporting that he is having that spasm issues at his throat, sir. When it goes
Yeah,
to
what
night,
is the-
immediately
you tell
age
me.
45, sir. His age is
Age-
45.
Okay, education.
Weight, sorry, he is a postgraduate. He is working as a manager in Sriram Chits Private Limited, sir.
Education.
Education, a postgraduate, sir. MBA guy.
Okay. Married.
Married, sir. 2 children, sir. One
Married.
boy and one girl. Married, sir.
Okay. Now what is the problem? He's having problem in the throat.
Throat, and he went into tense because of this pandemic, sir. And recently he is facing that spasm problems at throat and shoulder parts, sir.
Throat is okay, but why in the shoulder?
So he is unable to explain that, sir. But he is telling that there is some uneasy with my shoulder, and my throat becomes very tight at nights. And he is telling that characteristics.
Okay. What is the medical opinion on that?
So
You ask the medical opinion of a physician, of a family doctor.
okay.
That will really help. You may
Okay.
have a throat infection with whatever, okay, which needs to be treated first. Or it can be a kind of psychosomatic also. As one of the lady doctors here, gynecologist, was telling, it is better to seek medical opinion also before taking up a case. You may have throat infection, or you may have a dislocated shoulder or whatever. Okay. Then, if medical experts say there is no problem in the body, then if it is all in the mind, then he can be treated.
Okay.
That's what I would suggest. If the expert says he has no problem in the shoulder or in the throat, but that means it is a functional disorder. He is only, something is happening because of the thought process.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What I would recommend for such a case, okay, after the examination by physicians is, I would recommend application of paradoxical intention technique. Ask him to lie down, close his eyes, and ask him to increase the discomfort in the throat. Let him go on increasing the discomfort. If he goes on trying, it will disappear.
Okay.
Okay. First, ask him to get it. Second, ask him to increase it. The more he tries to get it, it will not come. If it comes, if he tries to increase, it will diminish. Okay?
Okay.
Because it is known as paradoxical intention technique. Same
Okay.
thing can happen to his shoulder pain also. But ask
Okay.
him to consult a physician first. If required, a physiotherapist. And then they say there is nothing wrong with this guy. It is all in his imagination only. So it's a case fit to be treated by psychiatrist or psychologist. Then you can use this technique.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Sure. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Good evening, Professor Ganesh.
Yes.
I am Aravind.
You are in dark. You are in
Aravind.
Aravind. You are in darkness, unless you want to hide.
Yeah.
You turn the camera.
Because
Turn the camera. Illumination is
yeah.
not there.
Unfortunately, light is behind me. my
No,
setting is such.
you turn the
Yeah.
no, you turn your chair.
Is it better?
towards the
Is
light.
it better now?
Can you make it still better?
Is it okay now?
When it is online program, your face
Yeah.
should be illuminated.
Yeah.
Anyway, you start. In the
Yeah,
future, we will
I-
correct this.
yeah,
Okay.
I understand that, but as of now, unable
Okay,
to
got it.
do
Good.
that
Come to the point.
because
Come to the
I'm at
point.
home. Yeah, this is the case of a second year BTech boy, and
Okay.
it happened prior to the pandemic. Last
Okay.
time I met him prior to the pandemic. The
Okay.
boy was good at academics up to 10th class and first year BTech.
Okay.
In the second year BTech,
Yes.
he's the son of single mother.
Okay.
His mother entered into a living relationship with another gentleman
Okay.
because she's a widow. And this
Okay.
boy somehow could not digest that. He
Okay.
he goes out to the bus stand, sits there till the college time is over, and returns home.
Okay.
And this was happening, and
Okay.
the boy is unable to accept his
Okay.
mother's relationship, and
Okay.
he's unable to attend to his uh, daily routine, like coming to
Okay.
college or attending classes and other things.
Okay.
What are the things? What are the ideas we can apply this in this case?
Okay. Now, ask him what he wants to become in future, in next 5 years.
Yeah,
What he wants to become
I did that.
5 years.
Yeah, I
What did
did
he
that.
say?
He
Okay.
says because of his mother's and it took a couple of weeks for me to make him open out. He was reticent, would not
Okay.
speak out anything.
Okay.
Only after
What
a
does
couple
he,
of weeks,
what he
he
wants to
says,
become?
he says now he lost hope in life and he doesn't want to do anything.
Is he considering suicide?
No.
You ask him. He may be considering suicide. Okay.
I did. I
Okay.
did.
Okay.
But
Okay. Now,
answer is negative. Answer is negative, and he didn't show any signs of
okay.
depression or going about to commit suicide. I even
Okay. Okay.
asked his friends, close friends, they to
Yeah.
say the boy doesn't entertain any such ideas.
Okay. Okay. Is a bright boy or a dull head?
Bright, above average and brilliant boy.
Okay. Good. Now, he is going on thinking about the scene which he
Yes.
has seen his mother with somebody else. Okay.
Yes.
Now, ask him to visualize the scene and start laughing at the scene.
Okay.
The violence, the violence of that scene will disappear. Ask him to
Okay.
replay that scene and ask him to laugh aloud. With eyes
Okay.
closed, he will talk and laugh aloud and ask him to
Okay.
do it 10 times in your presence.
Okay.
Okay? That
Okay.
will anesthetize the thought. That will anesthetize the thought.
Okay. Okay.
Another thing is to improve the concentration of the student, or for that matter, any student. Ask him to light a lamp.
Okay.
The lamp to burn with his eyes 4 feet away. 4 feet
Pardon?
away from his eyes. Light a
Okay.
lamp or a candle, keep it 4 feet away from his eyes, in line with his eyes, and ask him to
Okay.
look at it without winking. Without winking. Then
Okay.
eyes will water. Let him wipe
Okay.
the water which comes out of the eye and not to wink. Okay, and look at the flame. That will improve his concentration. Okay, he is unable to concentrate in study. This will improve his
Yes.
concentration. And the previous one,
Okay.
laughter will relieve him from the stress of repeatedly recalling the scene. Okay, these two
Okay.
things will help him to a great extent. Third thing is ask him to fix a goal, what he is going to become after 20 years. Then towards the 20-year goal, where he has to reach after 15 years, then where he has to reach after 10 years, after 5 years, and after 2 years, then it is just like climbing the stairs to reach a high point. Ask him to do that. First of all, he would not have thought about his goal in life. The goal in life is within his hand, and the mother's behavior is not within his control. And you can also talk to the mother, call the mother, and tell her to keep away from the relationship. That is why I have been telling, when you get a case, you are not just treating typhoid. Here you have to treat the whole family, whoever they are, father, mother, grandpa, etc., because they are contributing to the illness of this child. Okay, you can call the mother and have an open talk with her. And this
Okay.
is hurting. And she can assure the son, I will avoid such relationship. Or she can go and get married also, get settled also, that is better. If it is legal, if she is a widow and she wants to enter a marriage, legally accepted, it is okay. But don't carry on like this, which is affecting your son. Get separated from the son, and then you can do whatever you want, or avoid such things. She has to choose. Always think in doing counseling, you have to consider the family counseling also. Otherwise, if you are focusing only on the client, it's difficult to treat a client. You need the help of other people in the family to treat a client. Okay?
Okay.
What are you doing now? You are a
I
counselor?
teach. I teach soft skills, professor.
Oh, good.
And meanwhile, some of these problems students come with.
Good.
And in this
You are
particular case, two of the suggestions you made, I have done already. One, meeting the boy's mother,
okay, good.
and she loves the boy, and at the same time, uh, she continues her living relationship. She
Okay.
wants to continue both these things.
Now she can
So
marry.
as you said, I should ask her whether she can marry that gentleman. That I will do.
Yes.
And the other part
Then
I
it becomes
also did, yeah, that I didn't ask her. Now, as you said, I try that. And
okay.
the
Please.
other part, as far as the boy is concerned, I asked him repeatedly, what do you want to do? The part of soft skills, if not as a psychologist, we ask students, where do they see themselves after 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, and so on. This
Yes.
boy offers a blank face because he's unable to come out of that depression.
No, no.
Yeah.
He may not give,
Uh,
he may not give an
sorry?
answer immediately.
Yes,
He
yes,
may not
yes.
give an answer, but give him
Yes.
some time for a day or two. Then come back and tell me what do you want to become
Yeah.
after 20 years.
Yeah,
Okay. Right now he is confused.
yeah.
But if he starts thinking about future, then he will
Mhm.
not be affected by the present.
Right, right. I'll try that.
And this is a general technique which can be
Ah.
used in soft skill development also for all the students
Please.
and participants.
Please.
Yeah. Okay.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Hello. Good evening.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, my name is
Welcome.
Excuse me, you were about to tell a general principle in soft skills?
No. The same thing after 20 years, what you want to be.
Yeah, okay.
known as-
Visualizing future,
Yeah.
short term, long term, etc. Okay.
And then
Yeah, that we do
yeah,
as part of our curriculum. We do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
With focus,
yeah, that's
we
right.
did it. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Welcome. Welcome. Next person. Yes. Who spoke now?
Good evening, sir.
sir.
Come
Good
on.
evening, sir.
Good
I am
evening.
Shravani from Vijayawada.
Okay.
Sir, may I audible, sir?
Yes, I am able to see you and hear you. Yes.
Sir, actually, my family friend, she has paranoid psychosis, sir. We are
Okay.
unable
What is her age?
to give her medicines.
What
How
is her age?
50 years,
The
sir.
age of the 50
15 years
years.
she has that problem, sir. But we are unable to give her medicines or advice. Nothing we are doing, sir.
Medicine, you are not supposed to give. because
Medicines
you are
are
the psychologist. No,
psychoeducation.
you should not give medicine as a psychologist. Don't say we are unable to.
Not me, sir. Not me, sir. Only advice to take her to medicine.
Okay. Medicine will not help. Okay.
I am working
Arranging-
as counseling psychologist and in a psychiatric nursing home. That's why I am saying like that.
Okay. What is her age?
50 years,
Her
sir.
age?
50 years,
Okay.
sir.
What
50,
is her-
50 years.
Is she working?
No, sir.
Is she
She is
working?
housewife. Housewife, sir.
Okay. How
Family
many
history
children she
also.
has?
Only one daughter, sir.
What is the daughter's age?
Daughter says 25, sir.
Married?
Yes, sir.
Married or unmarried?
Married, sir.
Daughter married?
Yes, sir.
Husband's age?
Husband is 54, sir.
54. Are they having cordial relationship? Husband and
No,
wife?
sir. No, sir.
What is the problem?
Due to her sickness, sir, she never listen to take medicine or something to consult a doctor.
No. Okay. What about the husband? Is he friendly, nice, caring, loving?
Actually, he is an alcoholic, sir. But since 12 years, he is sober.
Okay. Is he caring for his wife?
Yes, sir. Now he is
And
caring.
she is caring. And she is suspecting the husband?
She is suspecting her husband and paranoid psychosis, sir. In every food, she has suspected that somebody poisoned her food.
Who will poison her?
She is thinking
Who
like
will
that, sir.
poison?
Everyone
She,
in relatives and
yeah.
friends, whoever is there, she suspected them.
Okay. Does she think that the husband will poison her?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is she thinking that the husband is having some other woman in his life?
Maybe before 12 years, 15 years, maybe.
Ah. The husband was having some relationship with somebody else? Your video and audio, they are breaking. Tell me.
Hello.
Yes. Yes. Your video is not working.
Now that lady is housewife, sir. She is housewife, sir.
Pardon?
Housewife, sir.
No. No. I
She is
have
home,
asked you,
sir.
what is it?
Sir.
No, your video and audio are breaking.
Okay, sorry, sir.
It's not continuing.
You
Okay,
can
sir.
switch off
Okay.
your video and talk. Then it will be fine.
Okay, sir. She is housewife, sir.
Yes. No, I understand the whole story. My
Oh.
question is, she thinks that the husband is having relationship with somebody else.
Long back, sir. Now he is living with her only.
That is okay, but because of the history, she may think that he is still going along with somebody.
Okay. Okay, sir.
And he is trying to kill the wife.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, sir.
She may be 50 years, but she may be avoiding sex.
Yes, sir.
She may be avoiding sex, and as a
Yes, sir.
result, she will think that he is frustrated and carrying on with other women, which may be or may not be true. So what is required is, if she is having aversion to sex, that needs to be removed. How to remove it? There are techniques. To remove the aversion to sex in a woman, there are few behavioral techniques which will help.
Okay, sir.
We will come back to that tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Definitely.
Okay.
Sir. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Next person.
I have a question.
Yes.
Sir, this is Meenakshi.
Yes.
I'm studying.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, there is 82 years old person, sir, and he is a very
Okay.
healthy person. He had a habit of sleeping pills
Okay.
every day, and he is unable to stop
Okay.
it now. But sometimes
Okay.
he will take 2 for the day also.
Okay.
So he is good only. But whenever
Okay.
any some cold or something like seasonal changes problems came, if he take any medicine, immediately his stomach will get upset and he'll get some reactions and all those things will happen. So
Okay.
so many recently BP medicine is repeatedly using the same, because of repeatedly using the same medicine, urine problem is also came.
Okay.
So now he's whatever the doctor prescribes any medicine to him,
Yes.
he will just take the medicine for only for 2 days. He won't continue. He will
Okay.
take his own prescription, and he will that medicine is not working for me, and he will take his own prescription.
Okay. What is his basic problem? He's not getting sleep.
Yes, sir.
He
Previously,
wants to
he is
sleep.
under addiction, sir.
What kind of addiction?
Smoking, sir.
Alcohol or what?
Smoking.
What kind of smoking? Does he smoke right now?
No, sir.
How
He
many
is
cigarettes he
completely
smokes?
addicted. Chain smoker.
Okay. Now, what is his problem right now?
Right now, he is
What does
whatever the
he wants to?
situation it may be, he won't stop taking sleeping pills, and whatever the medical pills he is taking for his any survival for seasonal changes like that, definitely he will get affected.
Okay. He is living with his family.
Yes, sir. He has a very good
Who
family.
are there in the family? Yeah, who are there?
Actually, his wife and himself is staying in his house, and he has 3 sons.
Okay.
One son is very nearby, and everyone will be on the on in contact with for every day. He is
Okay.
very much
Right.
rigid to his place, so he is not coming out of his place. That's why nobody cannot support.
Okay. What is your profession? Are you a counselor?
Sir, I'm a student. I'm a final year
Which year?
master's final year, sir.
Okay. Can you join along with your teacher, one of the teachers who is interested in treating this case? You join a teacher, okay, who is interested to help in this case. You and your teacher, you admit this man in a hospital, okay, not for medical management, but behavioral management. He has to be in the hospital for 3 days. And what is the behavioral prescription is he should not sleep the whole day, the whole night, and the next day also. 36 hours of sleep deprivation. One full day, one full night, and another full day. So after that, he can sleep. If he does it, then sleep wake cycle, or circadian rhythm will get re-established, whatever be the reason. Okay,
Sir,
you
this
try that.
technique we tried,
Admit him
sir.
in a hospital.
We tried. We
No, you
actually
have not tried this. Don't tell me you have tried this technique. This is the
not like that,
technique
sir.
suggested
Actually,
in the handbook. No, listen to me. Handbook of American Psychiatry, 36 hours of sleep deprivation. You try that and tell me later. You can talk to me over my phone. You will get my phone number from Professor Reddy. After 3 days, you talk to me. Okay. And do it exactly like what I have told. Take one of your teachers into confidence and do it. Welcome.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, I'm Muthulakshmi, sir. Sir, one of
Okay.
my cousin sister has the habit of pulling her hair. Um, I suggested using headband, but still she has the habit
Okay.
of pulling the hair. pulling the
What is
hair.
the age of the girl? Age of
20,
the girl.
20, 24, sir. Right from her 12th standard, she has the habit of pulling her hair.
Now she is studying.
Frequently.
Is she a student? Is she a student?
No, sir. No, sir. She is
Married?
married. Yes.
Children? How many children?
A girl child. A girl child, sir.
Okay. Is she happy with her husband?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's not a
Okay.
major
Now,
problem, but she has the habit of pulling her hair.
No. That is a major problem. Okay.
Oh,
Don't say it is not a major problem. It is a major problem. It is a self-destructive behavior, and she may be even considering suicide. What does she feel? Is she good looking or not so good looking?
good looking, sir.
What is her opinion about her look? You are telling, but what she is telling, is she happy with her looks or not? Is she not happy with her looks? You have to ask her. Okay, she may have an opinion about her skin color, hair, face, nose, eyes. She may think that she is not attractive. Okay, if you think she is not attractive, she is not happy about her body, and she wants to
Sir,
destroy the body.
sir,
And
one thing, sir.
slow
She
way of
got.
destroying the body. What? Tell me.
Sir,
Tell me.
actually, she got placed in one MNC company, sir. But due to her alliance problem and all, she was not allowed to work there. She
Okay.
used to tell that frequently, but I don't know how to associate it with this problem.
No. First,
She
basically ask: Is she? Does she
career,
feel
she
that she is
feels like
attractive?
her career has been snatched like that.
No. Forget about the. See, she has agreed. She has married. She has got a child. Okay. So now it is too late to think about the career. And if you want to have a career, then she has to consult the husband. And still he may say, okay, go ahead and work. Okay. But basically, she may not be happy with the looks. Her body image is affected. You may think she is attractive, or somebody else may think, but she thinks there is something wrong with her looks. Okay, and that is the basic cause. I had a case of a girl, aged 17, +2 girl, who was pulling the hair like this. So I asked her, now, what do you think about your looks? She said that she is having a dark skin, which was reality. But she was good looking, good shape, but dark skin. She was focusing on the darkness of the skin. Okay. So then I told her, your body shape is very good. She was tall and healthy and good structure, but her single focus is her dark skin. Okay. Then I told her, do you know who is the highest paid model in US? Do you know a model who is the highest paid
No,
model in US?
no, sir, I don't
Can
know.
you guess? Can you guess? She
No,
must be
sir,
very
no,
good looking, like Aishwarya Rai. Aishwarya Rai, like that?
No, sir. Ashley.
Yeah, who is the highest paid model in US?
Ashley
Like we
Graham,
are
sir.
talking about the dark skin. Yes, tell me.
Ashley Graham.
No, it is Naomi Campbell. Naomi Campbell, who is a black woman. A black girl, she is the highest paid model. That means that is beauty, according to Americans. Okay. And I showed her the picture of that Naomi Campbell in the cell. Go to Google and search for Naomi Campbell. After seeing that, she felt happy that her darkness is attractive. Okay. This is what you call as cognitive behavior therapy in no time. So if you apply your imagination, you can find a solution to the problem. She was pulling the hair and she was also considering suicide, as I have guessed. I spoke to her and she said she was considering suicide. She is not happy because she is dark. And her friends or relatives were fair skinned. Okay, so she has devalued her skin color and devalued her, and she was depressed and she was considering suicide. And this hair pulling is a kind of destroying the body in a gradual manner. Okay, things become all right. Okay, so you talk to the girl and find out what is the problem.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
Is she fair skinned like you?
Yeah.
Is she fair skinned
Yeah.
like you?
Yes, sir.
But I will tell you something. No. To me, you look fair skinned. But what you think about yourself is important than what others think about you. Okay? Because I know one famous Tamil actor. Okay, I don't want to mention the name. He was very successful, very famous. But he was telling he wanted his nose to be little different. See, this is the whole problem about body image. If I tell the name of the person, you will be shocked. Okay, he's a Tamil actor and national level actor, international level actor. But he was having an image that he wanted a better nose. His present nose is not okay. But Sridevi went for a plastic surgery and corrected her nose. But this man has not corrected the nose. So it is all in the mind. It is all in the imagination. So there is a lot of scope for psychologists to go into the mind and help people like you. Go ahead and do something about the girl. Okay, fine. We'll talk to the next person.
Sir, this is Sridhar. Similar problem I have seen in one of my neighbors, small child, maybe around 10 years child. He plucks his
Okay.
hair. So what might be the reason? Maybe now they have shifted from here. I don't know what is the present condition last 2-3 years back. In children, what might be the reason for plucking the hairs?
What is the problem?
The boy plucks his hair, similar like what other girl told just now.
Yeah, age of the child.
He's around 10 years.
Age of the boy. Okay.
Yes, sir. Boy.
Is he happy with the parents?
Sir, parents?
Is he happy with his parents?
I didn't ask you. Maybe I just in general I asked you what might be the parents. Maybe I didn't know. They did not. Maybe they might be consulting somebody.
Basically, when you talk to a client, you should find out about the family background, the relationship, etc. Okay. Only then you will be able to handle the case.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
He's not
If
my
there is
client
a
actually.
Yeah.
I just asked the reason. No,
Whenever
see,
you present whenever you present a case, you should ask about all details about the case. Now, since you asked the question, I will tell about a case of a man. Okay. a single child from a very rich family, and he was having bipolar disorder according to psychiatrists. Okay, and actually he was hating his father. Okay, and he was not happy with the mother either. And the father was having another woman in his life. And this boy is a disciplinarian. He is not happy with the father. He is not happy with the mother. And then he was not happy with himself. He was treated by so many psychiatrists and homes in Bangalore. He did not become all right. Okay. He was always focusing his attention on his parents. Okay. And that was the problem. So I told this guy, defocus, defocus. How to defocus? What you do is what you can do for others. What you can do for others. Then he said, what I can do for others? He is a very rich person. Father gives money, that's not the problem. They have treated him with lakhs of rupees and nothing happened. So I told this guy, you become a Rotarian. And he was willingly becoming a Rotarian. And I told him, start donating to Rotary. Start donating. And we made him the secretary of a club. And he was engaging in projects. And so many good things he has done. Instead of focusing on the father, who is having another woman in his life, and he was getting angry with the father all the time. So the whole thing is he was not thinking about himself, what he can do to others, but he was focusing unnecessarily on the father whom he cannot correct. One cannot correct anybody in the world. One can correct oneself. One can improve oneself. How to improve oneself is care for others. When you care for others, then your whole attention shifts, which is known as altruistic behavior, pro-social behavior. And he has undertaken a project for 30 lakhs project. And yeah, with his effort, and he was so happy that he has become so useful. Almost he has forgotten his father and mother and his problem. And according to psychiatrists, it is a bipolar case, swinging from aggression to depression and all that. So I always believe, don't go by psychiatric classifications. Don't go by ICD-10 or DSM-5. Okay, take the case on an individual basis and do it, and things become all right. That's what I would say. So ask the child to focus on what he wants.
Okay,
There
sir.
may be
Thank you, sir.
stress relationship of parents.
Okay.
Okay. Welcome.
Sir,
Yes.
can you please suggest any books for cognitive behavior, sir? Cognitive behavior therapy.
No, first of all, you learn about behavior therapy. Behavior therapy is a general basket. One part is cognitive behavior therapy. So my suggestion is Practice of Behavior Therapy by Joseph Wolpe. Practice of Behavior Therapy by Joseph Wolpe. W-O-L-P-E. He is no more. He was a former professor at Temple University, basically a psychiatrist. He has written wonderful books, more than one book. But this is the basic book which you can buy through Amazon and go through it. And you can use it almost like a dictionary. Go to the subject index, find out the problem, and then solutions you can give.
Thank you.
This I am suggesting for all the participants.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, welcome, welcome. Next.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, I'm Dr. Harthi Karthik. I'm basically a homeopath and have done my psychology course. I've done master's in psychology. I have a case, sir.
Okay.
She is 36-year-old married woman with 2 children, and she has a history of depression, like 15 years back. And then she was treated with conventional treatment. They had given her some antidepressants, and she used to take some sleeping medications also. And she has taken this for nearly 10 years. And then after 10 years, when she had a lot of side effects, is where she came in contact with me. And I basically tapered gradually, and I introduced our way of treatment. And then over the period of her case history, what I realized is the depression started when she had witnessed some kind of an illicit affair where her husband and one of the relative was staying with them. She had encountered it and seen it. So this had led into a depressive state, and then she started to feel very betrayed because this was a love marriage. And then she started to feel very depressed and betrayed. And if she's actually confronted her husband also regarding the same, but he seems to be little what to say. He's more towards other women. He likes to befriend so many people and enjoy his life. Where this lady is very much devoted to her husband. And this entire scene is actually replaying in her mind every time. So this is making her become more active during the night and unable to sleep. So gradually, I gave her some medications to handle her depression, and I did some sessions with her. What she says is that each time I feel he is not interested towards me. And even the same with the children also. Children says that, why are you so worried about the father? Just leave, you have become old. You concentrate on us. But she feels that children might leave her at some point of life, but husband is the one who is going to be with her. And she's also got a comorbid illness of hepatitis. So the husband is waiting, telling her, I'm waiting when you will die, so that I can be happy, and she is least interested in her health. So basically, she's actually, she's in a dual state, whether she should continue with the husband or she has to get out. But again, she's emotionally entangled with him, saying that I cannot survive without him. He should be there. Even a single message from him makes her feel very happy. Now he's been transferred to the other place in Andhra itself, and he's not even calling her on a regular basis, but she's feeling very bad, saying that, whenever I call him personally, he says that I'm busy, I have so many other things to attend to, and he's not paying attention. So how do we handle this? She's unable to sleep, even how much ever efforts, like I taught her some relaxation techniques, breathing in, breathing out, and then the moon pose, try to take a warm bath before bed, and try to, whenever there's some thoughts, I asked her, try to think positively. Don't keep thinking about the same issue. Try to divert your mind in a productive way. Maybe you can slowly, gradually become a little more spiritually inclined. Listen to some motivational speech. Ensure that you're walking in the spiritual path, so that you're not more attached to your husband. Try to have some time out away from him. Try to have a different kind of emotional anchor on something else that is making you feel better. So maybe in a month,
Okay,
she's
okay. Okay. First of all, basically it's a love marriage, is it?
yes, sir.
Is it love
Yes,
marriage?
yes, it's a love marriage.
And the man got interested in another woman,
Yes, not just
or
one woman, many.
is he interested? Many, okay,
Yes, yes. And
right.
she knows it.
And pardon?
She knows
Wife
it,
knows about it. Okay,
and
okay,
she's confronted him, and he's also not worried about it. He
okay,
says that's how men are.
okay, okay. Now, what is her basic interest in sex? She may be having an aversion to sex. Though
She is in,
it was a love marriage,
yes,
she would have had an aversion to sex.
okay,
Generally,
yes, sir.
right from beginning, you have to explore.
I have explored it.
Okay.
Yeah.
She no, she would say sex is not everything in life, but sex is a major thing in marital life, and she may be avoiding sex. So naturally, the husband gets interested in sex. Even otherwise, he may be interested, but now it pushes him away from the wife since she is disinterested in sex. Okay? And then she starts blaming. This blame game comes. And that man will blame this girl and he will go around with other women. Now, how to repair this case? First of all, he is physically separated now.
Yes.
And this girl is somewhere and the husband is away. What is the distance between these
Distance,
two?
yes, it could be 1 2 to 3 hours from their place to this place.
Okay, ask her to visit the husband weekly once on weekends. Ask her to visit the husband on weekends.
Yes,
Is
sir.
she working?
No, she's a homemaker, but
working?
actually I asked her, no, please visit, suddenly to your husband's place, or maybe you call him up, I'm coming, I want to see you. And what he says is that I'm very busy. The moment she reaches his place, he's very upset with her, saying, you don't come, you go back. Children are there. You don't have to come to me.
Let her take the children also on weekends. Go and get crashed, meet the husband, be there, whether he likes it or not. By that, she is asserting herself. Okay. Second thing, if she is not getting sleep, ask her to sit on the floor and not to watch TV or read books. Simply sit on the floor and not lean on the wall. Okay. If she sits on the floor, due to fatigue itself, brain will produce the concerned hormones which will make her to feel sleepy. Okay. That is what I would prescribe. Next thing is, when she engages in sex, ask her to make noise during sex. Like you see in the films, in some films, they give a sound on it. They are coming in the songs also. Okay, some kind of hissing sound and all that. If she does the sound, she will have orgasm. In my assessment, she never had an orgasm so far. She had an aversion to sex. And if she makes noise, like a hissing noise, then she will get orgasm. And if she gets orgasm and makes the noise, the husband will start liking this girl and like the experience of sex with this girl. And he will not go away with other women. Okay? And ask the husband, if possible, you meet, or through the girl, you can tell the husband, engage in the act of sex slowly and slowly, very slowly, then his attachment to this girl will improve. Otherwise, he is doing things mechanically. Otherwise, he wants another woman, yet another woman, yet another woman. He is working like a robot. That's a problem. If the person slows down the performance, then he will get emotionally bonded.
Yes, yes, sir.
Wife, okay? This is what you can tell. Ask her as a co-therapist to tell the husband to perform slowly. Okay? Then what I suggest is some of the practitioners like you can get the email ID from Professor Reddy and send me your email ID. I'll send you a paper relating to 10 prerequisites for sexual satisfaction, which you can use in your practice.
Yes, sir. Actually, this is a very big information you have shared with me, because I also had a patient who is just 25 years old woman, and she came to me with a panic attack. And the reason behind that was she felt that there's no proper sexual relationship with her husband. And because of this, there's a strained relationship, and the husband is showing a lot of disinterest towards her. And I was really didn't know how to handle it. At some point of time, I could only console her and give her some medication to get out of her panic state, which is actually got. Yes, sir.
You will learn while you keep practicing. Okay.
Yeah, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Anyway.
So maybe if you
welcome.
have, maybe there's some time left out, I would like to also, discuss one more case. Maybe if you give me a chance at the end, I will still wait for it.
Yeah. After one more person comes, you can come back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No.
Yes.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yes. Welcome. Yes. Who is the next person? If there is no next person, then the same person can again continue.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, myself Shabana Azmi, sir. Sir, I have one case. It is a second year BTech student case, sir. Before pandemic,
Okay.
she had.
What are you?
I'm a
What are you doing?
psychologist. I'm counseling psychologist, sir, one of the university.
One university, is it? Which
It is
university?
it is in Vignan University, sir.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah.
Second year student, B.
Yeah, she met with one guy in Instagram. She had a friendship, sir. Yeah,
Okay.
slowly this friendship has become into a relationship, and both were is to be close. So after that, after some time, after some
How
point of
close?
time,
How close? Shabana, how close? How close? That you have to explore.
they used to go to canteen, and they used to go around, sir. It's not physically they have not met. They close, but they have not committed, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically this girl is emotionally weak, and every time whatever, if she if something is not happening favorable to her, she used to threaten that guy that she will commit suicide, or some kind of words she will use. So because of that, that boy has backed out, and he started avoiding her slowly.
Okay.
Yes. So in that case, sir, this girl cannot able to take it, and she went into depression. Both are from different branches in the same university, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Now she has committed suicide, and she attempted many times, and parents took her to a psychiatric nursing home. She took the treatment almost for 20 days, sir. And they are from middle class family, and they have spent almost 2.5 lakh, but still there is no change in her. So they are also depressed, and they used to tell that if this girl is doing like this, and what we can do. And in between, sir, when that boy is not speaking, this girl went to the police station, but officially it is not registered, sir. Case is not registered. She approached police and she asked that boy to come to the police station. So there was a meeting between this boy and girl, in front of girl's parents and as well as the police people. In front of everybody, that boy told, I don't like her. I don't like her. Whatever happened between us, it is just friendship. It's not a relationship at all. And I never liked you like that, he said. So she couldn't able to take it, sir. Now she just want to speak with that guy. She's not getting anger on him. She just want to speak with him. She just want friendship of that boy, but he don't want to speak to her, sir.
Okay. This girl, is she having friends at all? Boys or girls?
No,
Is she
no,
having
sir.
friends?
No, sir. She don't have friends.
That is a problem. That is the problem.
Before
Now,
meeting this,
that is the problem. Okay, anyway, how to solve the problem? Okay, you, how often she visits you?
sir, it is very recent
How
case, sir.
often you
Just
will meet her?
2 days back only I
Can
got
you
this
ask-
case, sir.
Can you make her to meet you every day for 1 week?
Okay, sir.
Or you can talk to her over phone. If she is not coming, you can talk to her over phone.
I can do that, sir.
You can give her, you can give one small assignment. The
Yes, sir.
assignment is like this. I have already told this thing in the first day of the workshop. It is
Sir.
ask her to record to how many people she is saying hello per day, including parents, teachers, classmates. Even if she says good morning, good evening, that is counted as one contact. Okay?
Okay,
If she
sir.
talks to the same person 3 times, it is not counted. How many persons we have talked today? Suppose she says she has talked to 5 people, including her parents and teachers and benchmarks. That is the score for today. Next day, ask her to increase that number. She can talk to the same 5 people plus 2 more people. So it becomes 7. So it is a cumulative score. So yesterday's score was 5, today's score 7. But adding together, it becomes 12 for today. It is a cumulative graph. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And like that, every day she has to increase the number of people to whom she can talk. She can talk to a stranger in the bus stand, okay, or the peon in the department, or juniors or seniors. Then the score, she has to push it up. When she pushes the score up, she is learning how to socialize. Otherwise, her problem is she has not learned to socialize with people. She is dotting over only one person and she is grabbing that person. That person is suffering and she is also suffering.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that boy has become a prey. Okay, that's a problem. But if she develops social skill, then there is no problem. This is an antidote to such kind of infatuations. She is infatuated. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And they lack social skill. Ask her to do it. And then every day you ask her, what is the score? Like that. And that will really help.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Sir, one more thing connected to this case, sir. Actually, girls' family side, mother, father both used to quarrel each other, and every time mother used to say that she will commit suicide. This has been told by the girls, sir. And in their family, in
Okay.
family history, her elder mother has committed suicide in her at the age of 8 years of this girl.
Okay. Now, can you call the parents also and offer counseling to them?
Definitely, sir.
As I was telling in this previous 2 days, you see, if a girl comes to you, she needs help. Also, the
Yes,
other people in the family need help. So you give help to others also and tell them what to do and what not to do so that they can help the girl. Okay.
okay,
That'll
sir.
be all right.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Welcome. Welcome.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, doctor.
Can I ask you a question out of this subject?
Yeah, please do. You have
This
got
is
rich
something concerned.
experience. You can ask.
This is something concerned with the medical profession, actually.
Yes.
Many doctors, not many, but some of the doctors, they get depressed, maybe due to their medical profession or due to home problems or anything. But most of them, what I know is, they don't come for counseling or treatment. So the family members also cannot convince them, and they say, we are all right, we don't want any treatment. So that is, I know more than a handful who have committed suicide with this problem. And one of them was my junior. He was an ex Lok Sabha speaker, Dr. Kodal Shivaprasad of Andhra Pradesh, when it was in a combined state. And I know many of them like that. So how can we make them to meet a doctor or take a psychologist or psychiatrist advice? Whatever we type of advice we give them, or we try to convince them, the family members also, they don't listen.
Okay. Now, we are in the helping profession.
Yes.
Doctors, nurses, psychologists. Not only that, even school teachers are in a helping profession. Everybody is in a helping profession. But are they happy and proud to be a helping professional? That's a basic question. If they are not happy about the profession, naturally they will be depressed. Okay. So you have to motivate them to enjoy the profession and enjoy serving others. What they can do for others is more important. They may do it mechanically, for money's sake, for position's sake, but are they enjoying? Okay, that's very important. So they should start caring for the clients, patients. Then they should start caring for the family members also. If they are quarreling with the patients and nurses and assistant doctors, if they are very grim, threatening, even at the family level, they are isolated. That creates a suicidal tendency. They have disconnected themselves in social interaction. So you can boldly tell them, interact with people. Interaction is the solution. Gradual isolation will lead to suicide. They have not learned to love the profession, love the co-workers, love the family members. They only loved themselves. That's a basic problem.
But most of the time we are unable to convince them, sir, whatever we tell them.
Yeah. Okay. If you are unable to tell them, ask them to give a donation. Ask them to give a donation for a common cause. What I would suggest, a very simple technique. Take 1 rupee coin and while you walk on the street, drop it and don't look back. Drop the coin, don't look back. Don't look who is taking it. Okay. Just forget about that 1 rupee. Every day 1 rupee coin, you drop it. And somebody is benefited. This is the first step in charity. Without knowing the beneficiary, they are giving. And definitely it will bring a change. Within a period of 1 month, they will defreeze. Otherwise, they have become like a robot. That's the whole problem. That is why they are able to kick away the life and commit suicide. They may be big professors, okay, MLAs, MPs, whatever. Okay, they love themselves and not others. And the way to love others is to care for others. One cares for others because it is a duty. Okay, it is bringing them a salary, the position, the fame and name, etc. But they have not loved. Okay, they have not cared. So this 1 rupee coin dropping, you tell to people who are mechanical, not even interacting with the family members. They need not care about the family members. If they start dropping 1 rupee, then their attachment to money will go away. They, not only that, they will start wondering for people who are suffering. That 1 rupee may be useful to somebody. This is a very simple suggestion. Another suggestion is, if they are hale and healthy, ask them to donate blood, okay, periodically, if they can, okay, and that will also make them care for others. They may not be caring for anybody, but by doing like this, they will learn to care for others.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
That's what I will. Welcome, welcome. Yes. Next person.
Sir, good evening, sir.
One girl, one. Good evening.
This is Anupama, sir.
Yes, Anupama, tell me.
Sir, I have.
I'm not able to see. Switch on the video.
Sir, is
You are
it
the final
visible?
person today. Yes, visible. Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Sir,
Tell me.
so I have a patient who is like 38 years old. She's suffering from OCD, sir. The main
Yes.
obsessive thought she gets is that, you know, like she sleeps with her husband, and then in the morning she goes and touches the switches, or if
Okay.
her children touch her in the morning without before taking bath, and if they go and touch anything or everything, she gets she becomes very tensed, and then she asks them to take bath. So now this has become a very serious issue.
Okay.
Even if the children sit on their bed, or if the children touch her like before she has taken bath, she forces them to take bath, and she also will go and take bath. Because of this, she
Okay.
doesn't have any active sexual life, and
Okay.
she has 2 daughters who are like 18 years old and 20 years old, sir. And when I probed more, she
Okay.
told that she is not interested in sex. But then whenever she sees sexual content in the TV, or when she hears sexual content, she gets tensed. And then there is a tensed feeling in her stomach and in her abdomen. So she becomes very irritated, agitated. And then she immediately goes and takes bath.
Yeah. What's your good name?
My name is
Your
Anupama,
good
sir.
name?
Anupama.
Anupama. Anupama, have you seen one Telugu movie where Vanishri has acted Krishnaveni?
Yes, sir. Yes.
You go into Krishnaveni.
Sir, I asked her, sir, about her
Title of
past.
the movie is Krishnaveni.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No.
She gets
almost similar to case. Okay, forget about it. Even if there was an incident.
Yes, sir.
Now the question is, how do you solve that? Okay.
Yes, sir.
I would suggest you to help her to learn self-defense techniques.
Okay.
I train people in self-defense.
Okay.
Okay. You can always find a person who can give self-defense training in the physical education department.
Okay.
In a school or college.
Okay.
They would have been trained, because she is only thinking about the past, and she is also thinking that somebody may attack her sexually. But if she is empowered to counterattack in case something happens, then her problem will be solved.
Okay.
Ask her to undergo a training of self-defense.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Where is she? In which place she is?
She's from Tirupati only, sir. She's on fluoxetine now. She's also seeing psychiatrist.
Okay. Okay, that will not help. That will not help. Self-defense is the behavioral prescription which I am suggesting.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
If required, you can come to Coimbatore. There are direct trains.
Okay, sir.
From Tirupati to Coimbatore.
Okay, sir. Sure, sir.
Okay.
Okay,
She'll be all right. Within 3 days, she will be all right.
Fine, sir. Sir, there is one more case, sir. Can I talk about that, sir?
Yeah,
This is also OCD case.
Please.
OCD case. She's 27 years old and she's unmarried. She's a physiotherapist. Parents are very conservative. Father is very anxious and he's like harming the daughter or physically abusing the daughter. This girl always has thoughts about men, and then, you know, people sexually assaulting her, or she always gets the thoughts about extramarital affairs.
Okay, okay. Now, same recommendation. Ask her to learn self-defense technique.
Okay, sir.
And ask her to attack the dad. Give a warning. Ask her to give a warning to the dad. If you touch me, I will attack you.
Okay.
That itself will be enough.
Okay, sir.
Next thing, let her attack. How to attack, where to hit. She can learn from a physical education expert or a martial art expert, or I can train.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, the time is up. Welcome. The
Yes,
time
sir. Time is up. Yes, sir.
And we will conclude the session for today.
Sure, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you so much, sir.
Welcome.
Sir, Professor
Yes,
B.G. Reddy,
Professor
sir.
Reddy garu.
Yes, sir. Shall we wind up, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Please do.
Yes. So, at the outset, we are really fortunate to listen to you. The questions as well as the solutions. Today, I too have noted down more or less 10 cases. They have expressed their own problems, and how simply you suggested the solutions, quite memorable. And actually, we are not at all feeling any kind of tiredness. Still, of course, even if you extend some more time, you may be feeling tired. But you know, having listened to you, having listened to the practitioners are expressing their own cases and finding solutions, my feeling I am expressing before you, sir. Really, it is a wonderful session. And through these type of sessions, I think, anyway, by tomorrow, this session is going to be over, this behavioral technology. On 14th onwards, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, time management workshop is being handled by H.S. Ashok from Bangalore University. And similarly, our Jayan Nambudiri is also with us. And there is third workshop we have planned, that is 21st and 22nd by Jayan Nambudiri, your own student. He is going to just talk on anger management, and another your own student by name Putti, he is going to handle but another, that is 23rd, 24th, that is alcoholic de-addiction. But similarly, that 28th to 31st still yet to be fixed. I think the participants feel really thankful to you, sir, for your wonderful handling of the cases and giving very the solutions in a simplest way. We can remember from first case to today's last case, and similarly the first day the cases too, and there are, including me, there are other participants are also noting down. This really helps a lot those who are interested in extending counseling in a scientific manner, I repeat, in a scientific manner. So this is the platform, and you will be benefited. The fee we are charging is only, ours is a service organization. So with this few conclusionary remarks, I really, there are no words. With the befolded hands, I respect you, sir. I thank you, sir. I congratulate just the today's participants too. Really, we got benefited a lot. This is a really a, it is not a behavioral workshop. It is a golden, I can say, that means that word, it exaggerates. We are really in a jubilant mood that we all got benefited a lot. So with these few words, thank you, Dr. Anupama and other participants too. And once again, thank our beloved professor, an elderly professor, and really, once again, thank you very much, sir. Today we will meet by 6:30 again. Thank you, sir. Thank you all. Good night to all.
Good night.